everybody, welcome and thanks for watching. This is BLACKTREE on TV and I'm your host Alex Hudgens. We are your #1 source for urban entertainment. It's what we do and we do it so very well, but we have you to thank. Thanks for watching and making us the hottest new entertainment show on TV. Job security. All right, now let's get things started so we can bring you up to date on what's happening in Hollywood. Here's what we got for you today as we keep the summer scorching. We go ape with the cast of Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. And Andre 3000 channels Jimi Hendrix. Plus, comedian Dane Cook gets animated. And we head to San Francisco for the red carpet world premiere of Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Okay, but first up, you may not know his name or even his face, but you've definitely seen his work in several big movies like Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, and King Kong. When it comes to motion capture acting, Andy Serkis is Michael Jordan in the game.
We've been through hell together. We spent 4 years fighting that virus and then another 4 fighting each other. It was chaos. But you all know what we're up against. I need to speak to Caesar! And I want you to know, it's not just about power, it's about giving us the hope to rebuild and reclaim the world we lost.
What's up? Good to see you, my friend.
Really good to see you.
Always good talking to you, man. Congratulations once again. I just know you just keep impressing me. No, seriously, time after time. I mean, you do it so very well. How do you get better at doing the motion capture thing? How do you improve on it?
Well, I mean, it's all about the writing of the role. It's a beautifully written script. This really intelligent script, and the way that Matt Reeves and the writers of Mark Bombach have taken the journey of Caesar in this one has been very interesting in terms of his, the responsibility that he carries, his internal conflict, being an ape but actually having been brought up with humans. It was a joy to work on, and working with Matt Reeves, this amazing director who's given this real heart and soul to this, blockbuster, yeah, but it's a blockbuster with real brains and heart.
No, it does. It does have a lot of emotion, which I dig that though, because the subject matter that we're dealing with, if it doesn't have any emotion, it doesn't work.
No, exactly.
So it totally works. Now the apes in this movie have evolved, because it's a 10-year span, but how has the technology evolved to make your job easier and help you perform better?
Well, the great thing about the performance capture process now is it's becoming more and more transparent, so that when the animators and artists afterwards take our performances that are authored on set, they've created ways of mapping the performances which are so much more truthful, and that the fidelity is so high now to the performances that we give on set. The emotions will be able to be read a lot better.
Andy Serkis is incredibly talented. Seriously, those apes really look lifelike. Thanks, Sean. Now, while Sean caught up with the genius who gave the apes such an emotional feel, I caught up with the human cast who must go toe-to-toe with the apes in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Okay, so you guys are kind of the survivors. So I want to know, if you were in a real survival of the fittest situation, like who would last the longest? Who would make it?
Clark's got the most energy.
Yeah, but I feel that you're...
I'm a survivor, though.
You're a survivor.
I'm a survivor.
And you're smart, too.
Thanks, Gary.
So you're just counting yourself out, Gary?
Yeah, why are you out of this?
Oh, no, I'd be the first to go. I'd be frozen and they'd be coming up, they'd be cutting pieces off of me. Old Clarky there going...
You're too thin.
Altman's a bit... He's a bit rough, isn't he?
Wish I had some Tabasco to go with this.
So we're eating Gary Carrie would make it, and
then to continue mankind, we'd have to make a baby, and then I have to sacrifice myself.
Okay, that's actually the third installment of Planet of the Apes.
Gobble gobble.
I hope that's what happens in the next movie, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. So this film, I think that's such an interesting look at humanity, because we've got the apes who are almost more human. Caesar's better in tune with his emotions than I think a lot of the humans in the film. You know.
Well, I think it's interesting there, but because Caesar is also, he's an ape. And his apes, you know, he's got gorillas, silverbacks, chimpanzees. He's got, you know, firstborn apes, the secondborn apes into this world, and that he's got this human side of him. And he's one of the fewish, maybe, that remember it so clearly, and that he's wondering what side of, you know, as the leader, what type of society he's going to create within his village. And I think that's a real struggle with him, that he goes, particularly when the humans are found to still be existing. I mean, because they could just swing from the trees, you know, or just go back to, you know.
Right.
You know, just a natural habitat, and I don't know. It's a complex situation for him as it is for Dreyfus and myself.
Almost how to advance the ape society, and then we've got the human society, which is declining almost. If we somehow had a virus.
No, we're coming back. We are coming back.
We're coming back. Don't give up on us yet.
You know. But I mean, but it starts at that point where, you know, we have been through not just the virus, but through a civil war which has come through. There's the fact that we've been able to go, you know what, we're immune, or we've built up an immunity to it, and here we are, and what are we going to do? And you know, at that hope, I mean, one real hope that there is also great fear, because now you're actually you're seeing a little bit of the future. You know, I've got my child, I've got my, you know, we're able to think beyond, you know, where am I going to sleep tonight? What am I going to eat? We've got a few things sorted out, and you know, and we're both ready to expand, and you know, and the apes are, you know, already expanding, but they're coming up to their own thing of
Threat.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Coming up, we go sound checking with Andre 3000. Then the rapper and actor channels Jimi Hendrix. Plus, comedian Dane Cook gets animated. And BLACKTREE on TV hits the red carpet at the dawn of the Planet of the Apes world premiere in San Francisco. It's all coming up next on BLACKTREE on TV, your #1 source for urban entertainment.
You're watching BLACKTREE on TV, only on Soul of the South.